TikTok has irreversibly ruined the music scene. There, I said it. And I'm not the first one to do so, and I probably won't be the last. I vividly remember an interview of Halsey where she said that her label wouldn't let her release anything new if it didn't get massively popular on TikTok. Which is really sad. But more on that later. How does this topic relate to Katseye, you may ask? Fair question. Let me explain. But quickly before that, let me introduce myself. I'm Mara, and on this channel I talk about everything and anything pop culture related. If that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing. And if you like the edit that I'm making in the background of this video, you're welcome to check it out. It will be posted on my Instagram at mara.withani. Having said all of that, let's get into the video. A few days ago, Katseye released their newest song, Pinky Up, and I will be blunt, it's not good. While the verses are somewhat excusable and pre-chorus is nice, cause let's face it, we all love a silly and little cunty lyrics, because sure, why not? But the chorus is where it gets bad. It's literally just a single sentence, and I don't know if I can even call it that, so I will stick with two words because it's literally what they are saying. They are just saying pinky up, that's all. That plus a very loud beat. Okay, I don't know if you can call it loud, but like a beat. And that's it. That's literally just that. Nothing more, nothing less. And I have to say, I find it quite disappointing. It may have worked on the first listen, fair enough. It is not really what most of us have expected. Let's disregard the potential alleged leak that happened prior to the official release. We are gonna ignore that because I haven't heard it before, so I was not expecting that song to sound the way it did. But I don't know about you guys, but for me the repetition combined with a beat is just boring and borderline annoying. Especially if I have to listen to it twice, or potentially more than twice if I were to listen to the song on a loop. I would just get annoyed, and yeah, that's just the gist of it. And to me, one thing is clear, that the label wants to capitalize on the success of Gnarly, and honestly, they should stop immediately. They already tried to do it with Internet Girl, another song that was not warmly welcomed by some of their fans and the general public. It was treated more like a joke. If you all remember the whole Eat Zucchini moment, it generated some media coverage and the dance got popular, I will give them that. But that's about it when it comes to the success of the Internet Girl. I will even risk a statement that not many people outside of their core fan base liked it. And I would say that a lot of people are pretty unhappy with the trajectory that Hype has chosen for Katseye, myself included. I believe that this problem stems from misunderstanding the success behind Gnarly and the actual desire of their music listeners. Gnarly was successful because it was unexpected. The delivery, the lyrics were something new from Katseye, and that's what's responsible for the success of this track. Because, let's face it, it cannot be categorized as peak lyricism or song craftsmanship. But it should have remained one and done. Let's look at their other singles, Gabriella for example. The point that many people, myself included, check out my other video on Katseye, have driven home is that Hype refuses to utilize the talent of the girls. Cause I would understand the constant pushing of brain-rolly songs if the members were a talentless bunch who could barely hold a tune. But we got a whole TV show based on the strict process behind the formation of Katseye. They even made it a point to say that they need a voice that will sell out stadiums, or something like that, I'm paraphrasing. Instead, they choose to focus on making songs that will go viral on TikTok, and that is how the topic of TikTokification of music scene and music industry is tying to the Katseye thing. Like I said in the beginning, I will explain. I hope my explanation is enough. And yeah. But now what? You have someone like Clara or Sophia, and you absolutely refuse to give them materials that they could work with and showcase their amazing vocals. Like, make it make sense, people. And going back to Gabriella, like, have they forgotten about it? It was also quite successful on TikTok, and the choreo also garnered some attention. But I guess it did not have a proper shock value, so they won't pursue this route with Katseye's music. I seriously don't understand why they won't pivot the group towards songs like aforementioned Gabriella, Game Boy, or even MIA. They all seem like way better choices. You get to showcase musical talents of the members combining seamlessly with their incredible dance abilities. At this point, it's a win-win situation. And instead of that, we get a wannabe alternative brain rot song that doesn't even showcase all of their members equally. At this point, even the visual from the music video are not enough to save the situation. There's a moment in the video where all of the girls are dressed the same wig and clothing. And it's really not flattering on any of them, maybe with the exception of Yoonchae. I think she's the only one who somewhat looks good. I just don't understand the choices of their team. They seem to miss every single time. And I didn't even get to the whole Manon situation. Speaking of Manon, let's try to tackle that dumpster fire, because there's no other way to call this. I'm sure all of you are familiar with this situation right now. If not, I even made a video about it. You are welcome to check it out. But a very quick synopsis of what's happening. It was announced that one of the members, Manon, was taking an undefined hiatus from group activities. Nothing wrong with that. If it wasn't combined with the poor treatment of her that we all have witnessed over time, hiding her in group choreos, exclusion, and other things. I don't want to get into too much detail because the situation has been talked about enough. However, it was said that Manon will join Katseye for their Coachella performance and possibly be a part of the newest era with Pinky Up. Yet, the Coachella performance came and went. Still no sight of Manon. And let's say people are not happy, to put it lightly. Some of the fans are already calling for the boycott of the group, which I can't blame them for. Disregarding the fact that Hype has specifically scouted Manon and trained her individually to put her in the group, and essentially used her as a diversity hire to attract a more diverse crowd, their treatment of her has been just awful. That's the only way I can put it. What's more, she was chosen as their visual, a person that is meant to represent the image of the group, be the recognizable part of the group. And now what? You're just going to take her away and pretend like she was never a part of this group? Just simply erase her? It doesn't make any sense. Without Manon, the group feels incomplete and as if someone is missing. Honestly, I have no idea what they're going to do now, especially since the image of the group is crumbling, fans are leaving, and Manon's future is, in Katseye specifically, is still uncertain. Although I will be very surprised if she decides to make a comeback. In my opinion, the best course of action would be to announce Manon's departure, sign her as a solo artist, give her proper funds, and stop trying to make Daniela into Manon. It's not going to work and will result in her getting more hate. And for the love of God, please course correct as far away as possible from all gnarly wannabe songs. They may be successful for a short period of time, but it's not sustainable to build success. TikTok virality of your song can only take you so far, and I'm convinced that the girls don't want to be stuck with the label of a group that only makes music for TikTok. Also, it's a label that is really hard to get rid of. So, what do you guys think? Will Manon return to the group, go solo, or abandon music altogether? And can Katseye recover from all of the controversy and brain rot music? Leave your opinions in the comments. I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts. And that will be all from me for today. If you made it till the end of this video, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe. Consider checking out my other videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! can you look at me and pretend I'm sorry?